doesn't feel too unfeasible. But so far, they're so hard committed. They're inside tree. They really want to make this work.
Yeah, they finally have broken the door, but because Boaster was really taking his time and not going for the lurk, it's going to be a fight here.
Oh my god, the fight.
Holy.
No, it's a slaughter. Leo cleaning house, and Koi absolutely eviscerated on sight. They do get one back, but it feels too little, too late, I'm afraid.
Koi bit on everything that round. It was Derke that just solo went into Baby Door, and then Koi tried to retake with the team. Now Chronicle lurks in through stairs. The round completely falls apart because Koi took everything FNATIC did at face value.
The thing is, on paper, strategically, it felt like Koi.
Late split in towards C or B. If they can control up through mid, control the switch, they have so many options to pivot between sites.
There we go. One kill comes through immediately, traded back by koldamenta though. Koi at least managed to hold on to Matt.
He's going to be so pivotal. If he beats Wolfen, the round is over for Koi. If Wolfen can win that one, all of a sudden they're back in it.
Well, it feels like it's definitely going that way. Derke is still lurking on towards C. They know there's one here, gets the read and finds Wolfen. A second one falls down too. It is
with sheydos playing in window with the fault line ready to go. That is a kill if you overextend. They actually popped the util early. It's a 1-for-1 only.
They're going to rotate out.
Oh, they're going to go back into C. Check this out.
Hey, yeah, they've got 30 seconds to play here. That's time to make a move. They look for it as well. They find two. Alfajer finds his third into the round as well. It feels like it's the one as the ult now does come across the site. But they rotate out towards C, using the ult as bait.
FNATIC are going everywhere and to nowhere all at the same time. The clock is working down though. 12 seconds. Boaster falls. The round's just over.
They've held on. Koi finally putting up a defense here against the members of FNATIC. In what felt like a little bit of indecision. Sure, they made the calls in the mid-round to rotate between the sites, but sadly, could get nothing out of it.
That's a tough spot to be in. I think FNATIC
out there as well, with the aftershock coming through, just not connecting, managing to get away just in time, and now it's a difficult spot for Koi. They've got koldamenta on the flank, which is a starting point, but is essentially in a 1 versus 3 here, at least for a couple of seconds. Still, Koi have bunched up on site here, look to be able to take the advantage. Going to be fun here coming in for Derke, one dropping down towards low. He gets taken down too. It's almost a second on the follow through, as Alfajer in a 1 versus 2 has got it all to do, but simply cannot. Koi find a second.
koldamenta, the flank play pays off. Wolfen's just killing every
time as well, Ender.
Yeah, it's going to force them out of the Viper roll. Now, Chronicle, he can fall out of that ult for a moment at the last second and come back in. That'll be okay, but they're going to know the exact line he's coming in from. They're getting on the spike, but Alfajer finds two!
Almost a third as well, but forced to reload on 7 HP. Finds a third as well. That's the kind of cleanup we're used to seeing as Boaster closes things out. FNATIC back on top.
What just happened?
There's not really one there to contest them. Two players rotating over, but there comes the ult, and that will signify to the side of Koi exactly what's coming.
They see the two players, and they want to hunt them down. The bloodlines on the ground let them in, but look at this. Chronicle waiting inside Baby Door, trades 1-for-1 just even.
Oh!
Derke takes two and a third on site. Insanity from the duel. From back mound, and now they're going to see players, so give it a few more seconds, and they could look to flash out here with sheydos and open that door.
Oh, that's a close! Oh, koldamenta! A little bit too close to the damage there. Finds himself taken down. Straight away, Derke's there, ready for the swing off Wolfen as well. That seaside completely cleared. Elsewhere, there's a bit of a scrap going down as once again, Koi have been decimated. They had 3. Pretty sure Chronicle's going to have his 2 after the round, so you've got a lot to contend with yourself. Admittedly, they're going to have the killjoy up themselves. The ability to match it back onto the other side, but even then, FNATIC
aren't going to be able to act onto this site quickly enough to be able to beat that timing. Especially if they wait for the killjoy ult, which is surely going to come down shortly. Because at this point, they're almost locked down. They can look for this kill and then maybe move into B off of the ultimate if there's some fight there, but I think it'll do a good enough job to force them all the way back off the site and they can take C.
They're going to commit and hold here as well. Just a one on site for now, swings to the fight, but FNATIC are more than ready. They find their man, everyone else is backed away, and now they're in a spot. Maybe you see the response coming out from the other side, just nothing at the minute. Sure, a flash comes on through, but Derke's ready and waiting. Trexx swings out on the swing.
20 seconds.
Finds another. They're starting to bounce things back, but starxo has got it all to do against 3.
15.
Just very little more to say here as well. Going to try and do what they can. A little bit of chip coming on through. No, a bit of chip came through, but that was all it was. starxo, nothing more to be found as Leo finds that sprayed through. FNATIC got 10 and 2 in the half.
Entirely. After revealing there could be a potential flank. Means only 3 players on site to defend from this. Wolfen's lurk timing has to work out, and he hears the footsteps. He can swing off those.
Great combo.
Perfect. He gets the kill in mid while they get one on site.
Yep, the Holmes coming on through. That's what helped him out in that first engagement. But now they're trying to box him into the back corner here. First tap coming through to try and force the fight. It's a quick kill coming out for sheydos, but Leo gets the trade back before going down himself. Now it's a 1 versus 2 for Alpha. Probably the kind of person you want in this situation, but it's a lot to ask for. And Wolfen puts a bit of grave. Koi make it 3.
Board position. He has to come up huge in this round, but he's been spotted out. The rest of the team is playing through main, which makes it so hard to survive in the post.
Backstab. Gonna get stunned in the back here as Alpha comes around on the flank, and that's that main position, as you say, on site shut out. The rest is stuck behind a smoke that's now dissipated, but it's still ugly. There is a Viper wall sat in the way.
Wolfen late on this flank could pay off here, but the clock is already going down. It's gonna be halved.
Oh boy, this could be mega. Sees 2 line up, but can't find the third. It's a 1 versus 1. He taps, and Alpha gets the kill and spins onto the defuse. FNATIC win it out. What a play to close.
Oh, FNATIC.
Already a few times hitting B there, hitting C previously. Just full send it. Don't give FNATIC time to get yourself settled, whereas here they play things a little bit slower. Obviously FNATIC not fully aware they were coming in, but straight away look at the difference. There are 3 players here. There are ults coming across site. They've got everything ready. They've got the read on Koi. Now they've got a choice. You've lost 2 players trying to push in. You've committed to trying to make this work. You've only got 2 players left. You're against 5. It feels like a big ask.
Have to find Alpha here, but you're still walking the Killjoy stuff. Standing. Yeah, I don't know.
Spike down.
I mean, allowing FNATIC go to 12 is just so brutal, so they're going to try to fight their way through it.
For the side of FNATIC, expecting a potentially a late rotate. What they don't know is everybody is on tree here as well. Leaving one behind in the form of trexx. I think if they hit the door again, they'll be in a bit of risk here. Thinking, okay, they're definitely going in for tree. So they won't trigger it a second time. May well back out here as Boaster starts out on 1. You got him on the long spray. They absolutely love the Odin on this map.
It's so goofy, man. Like every single round, the tree spams everything. Now Chronicle on the retake coming in very quick.
Drops down. Looking for the wraparound. It's going to be a real nasty bit of
sheydos has
ult.
Why is he playing so far forward?
Killjoy's coming all the way down. Yeah, sheydos is right up close here as well. Pops the ult out. Tries to step on forward, but not too much that he can do. FNATIC get everything they need here to take this first map in style.
Look, it was a long, gruesome affair at halftime. I didn't know if FNATIC...
3-13-3 at one stage or another, so Koi aren't quite up there for that accolade just yet, but it depends entirely how Ascent is going to play now. FNATIC moving with some pace, but Wolfen was ready to respond. It's going to be a bit of a battle around tree here as well as Koi. As koldamenta even, he swings out as well and makes it a second. FNATIC there, caught in a bit of a V. Really getting that spike down is something. It at least gives him a few hundred credits to play with. However, I think we can all say which way this round should be going at this point forwards. Wolfen walks in and finds another one for himself. It's a total clean house for the side of Koi as they find a flawless round.
Stalling. It's down to 30 seconds. They got to win through market going quick.
There we go, straight in as well. Hit out by the Carano, but it's full white flash himself. Derke can do nothing but wait for death to come. Now Leo's the next one to step up as he comes back towards Pizza.
Wait, they just lost this round. They do not have time to plant.
They haven't got enough time, but they've still got to try and push.
Derke tried to flash in off his teammate. I think there was a counter flash that shuts it down, but then he dies in market. They have to kill the Killjoy, but no one can actually get past it with all that utility. They also have the one way out of tree, so it's very hard to split into the site. And Koi are going to be going heavy up through heaven, where there's a paranoia, the swing. Oh no.
But Derke just can't win it. Again, Wolfen finds his man. This is a position FNATIC do not want to be in. They had the site control, they had the guns. They are going to be broke after this round, as Koi have just charged their way through. They're sat in a 4 versus 1. Leo can do as he tries. The trail is crumbling. Maybe after this round, maybe even round 6, we see Mini call in the time out there and get things back on track. But for Koi, they have held really well against the FNATIC aggression. Admittedly, it's been limited aggression for a small part of the map, and no further. And this time round, it's Koi's chance to go aggressive. Wolfen finds 2, Boaster 1 back the other way. Confrontation instead going for the wall bangs, neither finding each other. Leo is down about half HP, and now FNATIC are trying to make their play. In towards the side goes Boaster, but walks straight into Wolfen, who seemingly cannot be stopped this map.
Yeah, 4 for Wolfen. Koi take their 5th round right there. Respect to them
as well, but it's going to be about this battle on shore that's really going to change things here. Now they know that it's coming in. starxo comes out for a swing, sprays through the smoke, finds absolutely no one. This time around, FNATIC can play things at least a little bit better, but they're jumping into utility and being
Whoa, look at
picked
the
up as a
pushing tree!
result.
Alfajer just went nuts, only trades 1-for-1, throwing the spike back, but now just a bloodbath, kills through smokes everywhere, as FNATIC keep 3 players alive and get the spike to the site.
Absolutely, they're on the site, they got control over, but it's still a 3 versus 4. Not the ideal situation to be in. Here comes Wolfen trying to make a play. It's equalized at a 3 versus 3. Derke gets one back. All hell has sort of exploded here. But the TP away, coming in towards Wine.
A scouting
gets
ultimate.
Caught out.
Yeah, just wanted to see if there was a player in main. They know there's one now. Now it's main and hell they have to deal with.
Still 2 left on side though. Brings it down to this 2 versus 2. It's man for man. As koldamenta finds one more. Boaster trying to bait out the fake TP. But do they have the read? Yes, they do. sheydos with the shutdown and Koi.
Just shot after shot as Derke's just going to go ballistic.
I like the force, but he's got to get a kill for this and will not get it. A little bit desperate to make a play and they pay the price. Leo, Hunter's Fury, he is that Hunter. Finds him a kill to at least net things up over the 4 versus 4, but FNATIC here, I was going to say, look, they're flagging a little bit, not too sure what to do, and Wolfen capitalizes on the indecision.
Wolfen just shredding koldamenta.
Oh
the
my
left
God.
click. Oh my God, stop running into it. It's a massacre. Cannon fodder from FNATIC.
Yeah, they're setting up crossfires, and ultimately, FNATIC getting into some pretty uncomfortable positions. This time around, it's Wolfen the one going a little bit crazy. Charging on his way forward, looking to get control of the mid connector, and has done so, but now gets taken down by Boaster, punished for that over-aggression.
And now just back to the slot machine. They go in again, trying to take gamble after gamble until they fall down in numbers. starxo's going to get cut down, so yeah, sunk costs and all that. Koi continue to send it on in, and FNATIC are very thankful for the brief reprieve.
Wow.
Oh, okay. You know, personally, I wouldn't do that if I was down 0-8, but I'm also not the best duelist in the world.
I mean, clearly they feel they can make this one work. trexx will give himself away. A-side conceded. It looks like trexx might just try and save here, but Leo's going to give him no out.
Throw a lot of utility here. Doesn't quite catch that, but he does have 2 flashes he can try to throw down. And good play from Alfajer there. So they swing together as a team, and now, once again, Koi just falling to pieces in mid.
FNATIC seem pretty happy. In a good spot, but they've already ran way past him.
Yeah.
And now it's Leo just holding, waiting to poke their head out of the smoke.
sheydos is just 1 off the ultimate. If you were to get a kill, something could be done, but no, that's not going to happen. FNATIC going to cut down Koi here with 4 players alive. Just no chance in the round for trexx whatsoever. FNATIC are getting back on the board.
Yeah, and Boaster looking for the cut here. He might get someone for free if he plays this sentry. No one else is coming.
Boy.
This could be a massive flank. Almost misses on the wall, but does find the second. koldamenta turns around and finds it. A little bit of a whiff there by Boaster. That could have been round done and dusted. However, they still have site control. It's still a 4 versus 4, but they've got to deal with sheydos sat him back. Finally gets taken out as well. A 3 versus 3 as the ult now comes out from Leo, looking for what he can catch, but the Jet a little bit too tricky to catch and gets on through.
Alfajer, they have to deal with him first.
Do they know? They must.
The clock is working down. Alpha finds the first.
Looks for the second. It's just constant 1-for-1s between the 2. Only Leo left here. We know he's a bit of a shock dart god, but a clutch god might be a different story and a bit too big of an ass. Got to look for both. Oh! Massive spray transfer for 4.
Fake.
I love it.
It's literally just Taylor Swift.
The back and forth, the dance, the up and down. It does look to be that B hit coming in. Big question really being here, do FNATIC have the read? There is at least one here. This fight is so critical, and Alfajer is so clinical. Finally gets taken down, but it's still down to a 1 versus 1. Chronicle versus trexx.
30 seconds left.
Steps up for 1. Both down to about half HP here, a couple of taps.
Enough. 5 seconds. I mean, he can't run to A anymore.
There we go. Oh, Chronicle. Just a touch better here. And FNATIC keep the spree going. 5 rounds on the bounce.
Lost a round since then.
No, they have carried on. Found that confidence somewhere in round 9 that has clearly carried them the whole way through. Alfajer into another. On course, potentially, I was about to say on course, potentially a second flawless round here, and they are not stopping. Finally, they get one back on the other side.
Down A.
The koldamenta left their favour, and this round will be done. Up to 8 and 7. 1 more to go until things are drawn dead even. Which feels crazy to say. I know he said it was crazy to say that Koi were up 8 and 0 against FNATIC, but
Yeah. I was talking about enable Wolfen, get him up through mid. It's a market split. They know Alpha is here. Where's the flash to get him in? Actually, Trexx is playing in main, so he's just going in without anything?
I mean, the paranoia followed through 2 seconds later. It was just too late. A little bit of mistiming on the side of Koi there. Out of sync and out of luck. Absolutely decimated by FNATIC once again. That small mistake potentially costing them the entire round, as Alfajer will not be stopped. It's his market, and he's giving up absolutely no ground. Finds a third for himself. FNATIC go flawless.
A deep op angle back from Raptors allows him to, you know, avoid or take that wide angle if the Killjoy will get slammed down here. You can see he wants to move over into that corner. Killjoy's really far away from the team. Wait, they're just hitting A, but Killjoy was lurking out B. When you have a Killjoy ult, I'd rather have 3 rifles with FNATIC on 11 than potentially just the 2. So I think that's the right call, just to back away. If anything, sheydos to try and catch out the Killjoy ult on the retake. You gotta watch for that.
Finds that 4 in the back of it as the Hunter's Fury comes through as well. Here comes sheydos. Things looking up slightly for Koi. Into a 4 versus 4. Derke into the 1 versus 1, which starxo wins out. They found 2 more. Koi finally bounced back. Okay. It feels like they have.
Huge play there. sheydos finds the 1, then Koi mopping up in the post plant. Doesn't matter that Derke finds that initial kill. After that, some great utility from Trexx to take a couple of fights. And the operator will be recovered.
Not that they're needing to pick this up, really. The money they've got sat in the bank will cover them for a few rounds, that's for sure.
Now, good news is Alpha did not actually slam the ulti, so still going to have that one. Now the timings on Kolda's ult there is also going to be D slot to be in. Now, Boaster, they are going to be aware of that, I believe.
I love this. On 2 different fronts, FNATIC have gone really aggressive in towards B main and A main. They've battled their way forward. It's forcing Koi back and forcing utility to come out just to retake some easy ground. They're getting slaughtered once again. A 5v2 for FNATIC. And Koi looking all out of sorts here. It's going to be up to series point in this next round.
They just, FNATIC have neutralized Wolfen. This guy had 17 kills at the half. I think he has 19 now. He's gotten 2 kills in the last 9 rounds. And it's because FNATIC are just murdering him with utility. Derke's found him a couple of times with the openers. The entries have been just ever so slightly off.
But Derke's going to miss that one. Out of dodge.
Why is he looking? Don't look for a kill. He's wealthy. It actually doesn't matter. Kids have a field day on defense. The amount of aggressive plays you can do, the offing, whatnot. Here we go, split into the site.
Straight in towards the turrets as well as all the utility comes out. You see one of those nano swarms get a kill off the back of it too. Derke's up there, had enough of the op, switches over to the ult instead.
Oh no, sheydos just fell in mid to Chronicle as well.
Oh no, I thought it was a kill for the shot bolt coming through, but no. starxo, the last one left standing. 4 members of FNATIC standing in before, and it may have taken us a while to get there. But it's a FNATIC 2-0 as anticipated.